charity shop in Zambia?
In Tanzania. I'm in Tanzania.
Oh, in Tanzania. I'm sorry, in Tanzania. Okay,
Yes.
okay, great.
Yeah.
We thank you so much for being with
You can
us.
see me well?
It's fine. Hello, everyone.
Charity shop in Zambia.
In-
Oh, in Tanzania. I'm sorry, in Tanzania.
I'm in Tanzania.
Yeah. We thank you so much for being with us.
Hello?
We can hear you, sir. We can hear you.
You can
No
hear me?
problem. Yes,
Okay.
yes, we can hear you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now
Let
you
me.
are with me?
Yes, we can hear you. We can see you clearly.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm in my there in Tanzania.
Yes, thank you. When we have more audience, I'm going to start playing the pictures of Mr. Christopher Obong'O when he's sharing with us. And after that, Mr. Christopher Obong'O will have 1 hour time. And after that, I'm going to play I'm going to show the pictures of you, Mr. Gaudence and Mbuya. And then, excuse me, you also have 1 hour's time sharing with us. We are really looking forward to hear from both of you. And this is the first time actually we have one of the top leaders from Tanzania. And we are grateful that you can be today. You can be one of us.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank
Okay,
you.
Mr. Gaudence and Mr. Christopher.
Yes, Mr. Christopher.
Yes.
That you can be today. You can be one of us.
Thank you very much.
Okay, just 1 minute. Where is the audience? And Mr. Christopher.
Good evening, Madam Reni.
Good evening, Budima. How are you?
I'm good. Dr. Mbuya. Hello, sir.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
How are you, sir?
I'm very fine. You are welcome.
Great, great, great. Okay. Nice to see you again. Long time, very long time.
It is very long time, sir. You are welcome.
Yes. How's Tanzania? How's Arusha?
Arusha is very cold nowadays.
Oh, okay.
Because
Right.
of the,
Yes. Congratulations, Dr. Mbuya, for your achievements.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Yes. How's Tanzania? How's Arusha? Oh, okay.
Because of the,
Congratulations, Dr. Mbuya, for your achievements.
Thank you very much.
I must learn how to.
Can you see the screen? Budima, can you see the screen?
Yes, yes, we can.
Okay,
We can see
great.
the screen.
Great, great. Okay.
So that it can be out here.
Mr. Mr. Christopher, you're the first one who's going to share with us.
Okay.
Okay, great. Keep your micro on and keep your camera on. So once Madame Nerenes is ready, then she's going to give us the go ahead. Then we are going to start.
Okay, Madam Reni, I think we are ready, and I will be
Okay.
posting the links on the chat box.
Okay.
We are ready
So
now.
shall we start?
Yes, of course.
Okay, thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we are so honored to have two of top leaders from Kenya branch, Mr. Christopher Obong'O and Mr. Gaudence Mbuya. Mr. Christopher is from Kenya, country, and Mr. Gaudence Mbuya is from Tanzania. Very soon, we are going to hear their fantastic sharing and story how they can achieve such success. The first hour will be given to Mr. Christopher. Mr. Christopher Mbogno's journey in network marketing is a typical legend of from rags to riches. He completed his 9-year training as a hardworking network marketer in his previous company. Well, if he doesn't mind, he would like to share with us about the previous company and his journey in Greenworld. In April 2017, Mr. Christopher Obong'O began his journey with Greenworld. Then, Mr. Christopher, to have been with a network company for 9 years is not easy. It shows your loyalty and persistence. Mr. Christopher Obong'O, would you mind sharing with us how you joined Greenworld and what drove you to change your company?
Thank you very much, Madam Reni. I want to thank the Almighty God for this opportunity to share with everyone. It takes 200% to be successful in business. 100% must come from you, and 100% comes from the business vehicle that you have chosen. When I say 100% must come from you, I mean that it is the commitment you make to acquire the right skills to help you to succeed in this business. 5 years back, after working in another company for 9 years, I met a man I respect so much by the name Raphael Onyango. I believe he's attending this meeting. And it was after I had toiled very much in another company, 9 years, and the highest that I ever earned in a single month was about $1,700. I never enjoyed any trip. I never got any car. But the good thing is that I acquired the skills that are required to succeed in this business. So in the year 2016, December, my former company changed the marketing plan, and therefore I started losing my downlines. As you all know, in network marketing business, the only asset that you have is the team. So when I started losing my team in bits, I decided to look for another company. I started shopping around. And that is when I met my upline, Mr. Raphael, who did a presentation within 10 minutes. I tell you, friends, it was too good to be true. When I looked at the marketing plan, it was very simple. And I said, this is too good to be true. But now I decided to join, and I visualized my success. I knew that within 1 year, things will have to change because the marketing plan was very simple. And that is how I joined. And I want to thank God that I met Mr. Raphael. He has really supported me. And I also want to thank my team that they have made me become what I am today.
Well, I really appreciate what you have said, that the asset of network marketing is your team. And now let us understand in Greenworld, because according to Greenworld compensation plan, we give distributors 6 months to qualify for China trip and 12 months for the small car award. But it took 1 month for you to qualify for China trip and only 6 months for the small car award. Do you think that this your achievement and your success owns to your team?
My achievement of all this success majorly is because of the skills that I acquired while I was in the other company. When I came on board, I wasn't green, I wasn't new. So I was able to marshal a team, train them, and use that to strike to my dream.
This is exactly what we would like to hear, because there's so many distributors and top leaders who have tuned in today, wish to, to learn from you too. What exactly are the skills that you have employed to, to achieve such a wonderful, actually, 1 month to, to go for the first one, and 6 months for the small car award. Actually, in Greenwood, this is very rare, and this is very, how to say, this is, we can see that, without, something behind, without some secret recipe, very few people could achieve this. So can you reveal some of the recipe to us? This is, you know what we exactly want to know from you.
Thank you very much. That's a great question. Now, in order to be successful in network marketing, one must develop multiple skills.
Okay.
One of these skills is how to make sales that I learned in the other company. You must be able to do sales. Number two, you must learn how to recruit and how to organize teams. You must be a good recruiter and you must know how to organize these teams. Number three, you must learn how to do presentation. We have the formal presentation and we have the informal presentation. You must learn how to do both the formal and informal presentation. Lastly, you must learn how to communicate well. Now, when I joined, I wanted to be extraordinary. And I always believe that the difference between ordinary and extraordinary is the word extra. So when I was told for me to build my team, I need three serious people to be my downlines, I went out in April 2017 to talk to around 1,000 people within a month. So out of the 1,000 people, I managed to register 71 people to join my team. And all of them became level 3 within 1 month. They became 3-star consultants within 1 single month. And I became star 6 within the same month. After achieving the trip, yes, I was very happy, I celebrated, but I told my team that I'm not going to enjoy this trip alone. I told them we are traveling to China together. So I talked to my 3 direct downlines and we planned to ensure that they become star 6 within 6 months. We worked tirelessly. I shared with them the skills that are required. That is the sales, how to do the sales, how to recruit and how to organize teams, how to do a presentation, and how to communicate. I shared with them. And within 6 months, they became, all of them, star 6 consultants, and I upgraded to star 7 consultant, qualifying for my first car in Greenworld International.
Wow, that was amazing. Mr. Christopher, you mentioned 4 very important skills. Basically, you said that you actually talked to 1,000 people in a month. So this is for real because, many people.
Please unmute yourself, Madam Reni.
Okay, thank you. I'm unmuted. Well, Mr. Christopher, you have mentioned 4 very important skills in network marketing. You give us the details of the second one, which is the recruitment. believe me, a lot of people believe that to talk to 1,000 people in a month is a theoretical thing. Is it for real? And how did you do that? So this is number one. And number two, you mentioned the first skill is to make sales. A lot of people don't like making sales. How can you do that? And can you tell us, for example, if I'm really new in this business, can you tell us, how can I, accept this situation that I'm making sales? I becomes a salesman or saleswoman.
Thank you very much. To your first question, I didn't do a one-on-one presentation. I organized what is called the home parties or the home meetings, the small group meetings, whereby I meet 20, 30, 50 people in one sitting. So with that, I was able to talk to 1,000 people within a month. So number two, when we are talking about doing sales, we do sales in a professional way. I used to organize health talks. This is whereby I do product demonstrations to individuals and to groups. And after these demonstrations, I'm able to make my sales. So therefore, it means it is not just typical sales, not just hard sale, but you do health talks to groups and individuals.
Excuse me, Mr. Christopher, is it possible that you go into a little bit more details? How did you do that? And how did you, organize your health talks? And how do you do your product demonstration? Is it okay that you can reveal a little bit to us so we can learn from you?
Thank you very much. Now, this is what I used to do with my teams. You give them a responsibility of inviting friends and relatives. So it is a responsibility to each and individual in my team to invite their friends and relatives, and we put them into small groups and then present to them the health philosophy of Greenworld International. We talk about our supplements and what they do to our health. You find that after a presentation, people would want to try our products. Those who have conditions would want to use the products, and through that, we make sales.
Okay, and how did you do your presentation? Because that is the third secret. And you mentioned two types of presentations, the formal one and the informal one. Excuse me, would you like to elaborate this?
Thank you very much. Before I elaborate, we all need to understand that when we are doing a presentation, it should be very, very simple that anyone can understand and anyone can do it. So we have formal presentation and informal presentation. Formal presentations are meant for majorly the big meetings, whereby we have hundreds of people, thousands of people. And informal presentations are done to one-on-one. And this can be done by anyone, even a new person that has just joined our business. It doesn't have a lot of details. It is very simple, and it contains just the basics on how to join and grow in this business. All that is in the informal presentation is to show the prospect how to benefit from our products and how to make money from our business without getting into much details.
That is the most important one, because to be very frank, I attended several of the meetings, or let's say the OPPs before, and sometimes it could take hours, 2 hours, 3 hours, even 4 hours, for the presentation. Well, how can you keep it simple and straightforward?
Thank you very much. A good presentation needs to go not for more than an hour. Basically, 45 minutes is just enough. You have to talk about the company profile and ensure the prospect knows that this is a very powerful, rooted and stable company. Number two, you need to show the marketing plan. Let them know how to grow and how to benefit from the marketing plan. Lastly, you need to talk about the supplements and know how they can benefit from them. A good presentation is not to go beyond 45 minutes.
I really appreciate that. Ladies and gentlemen and leaders, well, I think because, from the first time that I saw the sharing and, the all this news in Greenworld's website about Miss Christopher, what this gave it to me is, well, he did have very, he doesn't want to mention, and we don't really want him to mention what the name of the previous company. He's well trained. Like what he said, he's not green at all when he joined Greenworld. He has very professional training about how to do this business. And just from here, we can see that, how he can achieve of hit of awards. The first two very important awards, the China trip and the Cargo award, in such a short period of time. And he's very professional in doing this business. So that is why, I dig deeper because I really want him, to actually give us something new, something has been tested in the network marketing that, first of all, keep the business simple and straightforward. And then, make sure that whatever you talk, whatever presentation you do, that other people can multiply, other people can copy you. If you make it too difficult or too long, the longer and the more difficult to copy, then people get lost. This is not the way to do network marketing. So thank you. I think, Mr. Christopher give us one of the most valuable skills in network marketing. And the fourth one, communication. A lot of people talk, but we don't really think that this is communication. Then, Ms. Christopher, how to do effective communications with others?
Sorry, I didn't get that clearly.
How to communicate effectively with others, with your prospects. If you can give us a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, how to communicate with your prospects. Now, the best way to communicate with the prospect is, one, use a language that is understandable to everyone. Let it be simple such that the prospect may understand you well. So you need to make it very simple that they can understand. Yeah.
Thank you. All right. Now, I think, we go to the next question. Would you like to give us some details about your first China trip? You have mentioned in the news that the China trip in May 2018 was a great game changer to your business. Can you please explain this to us? Why you said that it was a great game changer to your business?
Thank you very much, Reni, for that question. Now, I am a village boy. Imagine it was my first time to board a plane. And it was my first time to visit Asia, specifically China. And when I joined this company, this great company, I had a jackpot mentality. When I looked at the marketing plan, I wanted to make some money and go away because I didn't believe it was permanent. So when I went to China, went to the headquarters and saw the headquarters, saw the plantation, the blueberry plantations, and realized that this company does not buy the products, they manufacture their own products. My believability rose up and the jackpot mentality went away. I decided that this is what I'm going to do full time, and I'm going to be here forever. Therefore, it changed my perspective of doing business, and it changed how I look at Greenworld International. And I decided to invest a lot in it, invest my time, invest my skills, and I'm here to stay.
Thank you, Christopher. To be very frank, we really wish we could see you, we could welcome you, once again. The Chinese government is doing very differently,
I'll be glad. I'll be glad.
Yeah, in response of this outbreak. You can't imagine how much the Nanjing production base has changed. Actually day by day, it makes some progress. I think we sent some of the videos and the pictures of the production base, and soon we're going to give you more of the pictures. It has a amazing and unbelievable lobby, and the place where we display our products is totally different from what you have seen previously in Penguin production base. So we made a lot of progress and made a lot of upgrade. So we really wish that one day we could welcome you and receive you again. You come
I'll
back
be
and
very glad.
you see the difference together with your team. Okay, Mr. Christopher, then achieving star 8 in 1 year is a record-breaking accomplishment. You actually helped yourself to realize your dreams of going to the USA and attended the legendary training by Miss Eric Worre. Would you please tell us what you've obtained from this trip? Because, as a profession in network marketing, you must see that, because, if I imagine myself as a network marketer, I would consider this trip as, a pilgrimage, to the heart, to the home of network marketing. So as such a profession, how did you see this experience that had contributed to the future success of your business in Greenworld?
Thank you very much. This was a dream come true. Honestly speaking, I had longed to step into America. Number two, Mr. Eric Worre is my mentor in network marketing. I had really longed to meet him in person. So for one, I stepped into America. Two, I met my mentor, Mr. Eric Worre, who is a thought leader and a network marketing guru. I also met Kim Kiyosaki and other great leaders in this industry, and that helped to develop my belief in this business. Honestly speaking, I met real millionaires in the network marketing industry. And I am convinced that with Greenworld International, we are able to become millionaires and even billionaires in the future. So my trip to US also changed my perspective and changed my belief in this business, because I met real billionaires in this industry, and I also met my mentors.
Have you, in the United States, have you imagined that, one day you become a legendary figure in network marketing, that, you're going to be the mentors of millions and millions of the newcomers, the new distributors? Because, they belong to, let's say they belong to the previous generation. And we see how young you are and how young your generation is. You represent a new generation in network marketing, right? So how do you see that?
Given my background, I never thought this was possible, but I thank the Almighty God that it happened, and I'm very optimistic that we are going places. I'm very, very optimistic.
You're very humble. We can see that, Miss Christopher. Thank you for that. And you are among a few top leaders who have written your own books. This is another point which highly interests us. Not only us, but me, myself. Okay, please let us know that some of your, your recipes of how to achieve financial success. I believe most of our audience who have tuned in today want to learn from your experiences. Okay, give us some of the recipe, if not all. Because we believe that, today we have too limited time to know all of your recipes. Just give us a few. Would you?
Thank you very much. Just a bit about this book, Madam Reni. This book is 3 years old. I've managed to sell about 7,000 copies.
Wow.
I've given out 500 copies as presents. This book is changing lives. What I've shared with people is that we can change our circumstances just by changing our attitudes.
Okay.
And another thing is that persistence can make a person of an average ability to be a superstar.
Okay.
Yeah.
You still have that book, right?
Yes, I
In your
do.
hand. Okay. Please save one copy for me. Yeah, please save one copy for me. And seriously, I'm going to buy.
I kindly will.
Okay, so I will ask GM, General Manager, Mr. William Su, to pay for that book for me, and I'm going to pay him. This is a serious. Okay, but this is not really if you can go into details, give us a little bit more elaboration of this too. Change the circumstance by changing the attitude. Can you give us a few example? During your network marketing journey, have you ever done this, or give us some of the examples of you or your team members who did this?
Thank you very much, Madam Reni. I had just shared that I'm a village boy, and I came from my rural home to the city where I stay with nothing. I had no connections. I had no credentials. I only had me and my faith. And when I got this opportunity, I didn't look at my background. I decided to change my attitude about the future and my success. And I decided to work very hard to change my life. And I'm very proud that today I have some success because I changed my attitude. So this is possible with anyone. You change your attitude, you change your life. It is possible.
Thank you. And the second one, you mean that persistence actually can bring somebody above the average. Can you give us an example of this? Or can you see that you are actually the example of that? Because, to work in a company for 9 years, in your previous company, and then after that, from 2018, right, until now, it has been 5 years. So actually, you've been in network marketing for how many years? 14 years?
14 years.
14 good years.
14 years.
That is an walk of the talk of persistence. So give us more about this. what drives you and what makes you to, keep on doing this for 14 good years without, giving up, without changing. How could you achieve this? How could you do that? And uh, were there any chance that, some difficulties or hardship, whatever, that make you want to quit? Because, there's a saying in
True
network
there.
marketing.
Uh-huh.
Yes, please. There's a
It is
saying
true
in
that,
network. Yeah. Go
yeah.
ahead. You go. You go.
It is true that there are enormous challenges that one faces for you to become a superstar. It takes a big heart to persist. I went through a lot of challenges during the onset or when I was beginning this business. Because for you to learn how to create a team, or for you to create a team, doesn't happen overnight. For you to gain all these skills doesn't happen overnight. So you must be ready and willing to sacrifice your time, sacrifice your finances, sacrifice everything about you for you to get to where you want to be. So the past 14 years has not been a walk in the park. There are a lot of challenges. As a youth, I didn't have money. I didn't have friends. I didn't have credentials. I had nothing. But I was ready and willing to learn these skills. At times, you work very hard, but you don't get a pay when you are new. At times, you talk to so many people, they don't join you, but you don't give up. You look ahead, you look at your dreams and say, one day, one time, I'll get to the top. So my main driving force has been my personal dreams. That is, I wanted a good life for myself. And I wanted to be a role model to the youths that network marketing can be a career. And I want to thank God that it has happened. The results are here and they can be seen.
Thank you. I think you really made a wonderful example, a wonderful role model to all the new generations that if you can achieve it, they also share the same future of, like you as a network marketer, because a lot of people don't believe that this is a career. A lot of people, I have to be very frank, not only in Africa, but also in China. A lot of people believe or they don't believe that network marketer or network marketing is a career. They would prefer to work in the office. They prefer to take a job, but rather than be a network marketer. Also in China, somehow I have to be very frank, because this is a summit. We can see something true. That's in China, that some people believe that this business is not as quite as high as other occupation. I also face the same challenge, to be very frank, not as a network marketer, but as a one who serves the network marketer. People would rather, if I'm I would better, I would be better off if I become a doctor, a nurse, a teacher, rather than an employee working in a network marketing company serving the network marketers. But to be very frank, I have to say that I learned a lot in this business. I wouldn't have learned so much if I were, let's say, in other take other job. And also, there's another thing very important is, I'm being motivated on daily basis. To be one office workers, you know that kind of life. Sometimes you can be very down, very low. But in this business, if I don't look at that things and I look at the network marketers, this is what really, really, making me find the true value in network marketing. So thank you very much. Network marketing can be a good career, can be a very noble career. And we must be proud of what we are doing. I think, you really set an example for all of the young generations. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Christopher.
Thank you
Okay,
very much.
let us
Thank you very
continue.
much.
Yeah, let us continue. After developing 74 team members who have achieved the China trip, remember this is 74 people who have in your team who have achieved the China trip and 53 qualified for the small business card. What is your next goal?
Thank you very much. I regard the first 5 years as the learning period. Now, in the next 5 years, one, I would want to be a 2-star manager before the year ends. By the end of this year, I must be a 2-star manager. Then in the next 5 years, I must be a honorary chairman. And lastly, I want to create 1,000 members in my team to become 6-figure earners.
Wow. Let me, I must grasp everything you have said because this is really amazing. So your goal, not only for yourself, to achieve honorary chairman and, by the end of the year, you become star 2 manager, but also, for your team, you want to help 1,000 people who make 6-figure earners
Yes.
monthly.
Yes.
Once you achieve that, you must share this with us. Okay, all right, this is really brilliant. Okay, now let's see something about your family because when we see this news, we see you have such a lovely, adorable family members. So you marry your wife in your first network marketing business, and how do you see her role played in your life and also in your business? Look how beautiful your family is and how happy you are. Okay, this is when you take your China trip and you get your check and your car. Okay, so let's see something about how your family life could also help you to achieve or help you to achieve multiple dimensions of your life.
I must say that I'm a very happy man because I have a very supportive wife. We met in the previous company. By then, she was not very much into network marketing. But when we came to this great company, Greenworld, she's fully into it. She has also qualified for the China trip. She qualified within 4 months. She has qualified for her car. So generally, she has supported me. She has contributed a lot. She motivates me when I'm low. And we celebrate our success together. I want to say that she's going to be a star 8 by the end of this year. We are blessed to have 2 beautiful girls, and we are happy for Greenworld that our lifestyle is really helping us to get more people into this business. Our lifestyle has really changed.
We can see that, and we can see, this is where you get the certificate. Can you recall this event, Mr. Christopher? You got your certificate to Las Vegas trip. I think this is at a rally, in Kenya, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. And this is, when you're in the United States, meeting your, how to say, the gurus.
Yeah.
You really met, Kiyosaki, right?
Kim Kiyosaki, Eric
My
Ware,
goodness. Oh
and
my
all the
goodness.
big names.
Okay, I'm jealous. I'm really, really jealous. This is the dream of any network marketer. It's just like, if you're, if you're in computering business, that's, you one day you can visit the headquarters of Apple and,
Never.
the Microsoft, you visit the San Jose, in California, you meet. Okay, well, that's great. Okay, Mr.
Yeah.
Christopher, as a great leader in network marketing business for 14 years, what is your
Mhm.
vision and mission to your business, your teams, your families, and your society?
Wow. Um, my vision is to make Greenworld International the household name in East and Central Africa. It will truly become a household name. Number two, I want to become a wellness ambassador in my country, Kenya, and ensure that everybody, all the families are using our supplements. My greatest mission is to build a team of over 1,000 millionaires in the next 5 years. I had just said that. And I want to help in mentoring the youths and ensure that network marketing becomes a career. There is a serious problem of unemployment in my country. People are looking for white collar jobs. People are looking for blue collar jobs. But now I'm here with an opportunity that I want to share with them. My main mission is to ensure that we do away with unemployment in my country through network marketing and through Greenworld International.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, Mr. Christopher, let us go into a little bit details. You mentioned that
Yeah.
you want to make Greenwood a household name in East and Center Africa. So I see behind these lines that Kenya is definitely, the leading country in Eastern Africa. You have mentioned Central Africa. Do you have any plan in bringing your team to other countries? Or do you have teams in other countries?
Thank you very much. Currently, I have a small team in Tanzania, a small team in Uganda, but I'm planning to explore more. In the next 5 years, I'm targeting 5 different countries.
Such as?
Nigeria,
Okay,
Angola,
okay,
Sudan,
okay,
South Africa, specifically Pretoria, where my friend Nerones is.
okay,
Yeah. So I would
okay.
want to spread my wings in the next 5 years. I'm going to target 5 countries.
Excellent, excellent. Well, Nigeria is the biggest country in West Africa for sure.
Yeah.
Angola, we have the branch office there. Sudan
Yeah.
is newly opened. Their teams waiting for you, and believe me, people there, they're very serious in business. And Madame Nerones have invited you to Pretoria. This is something new. Next time, I think we'll invite Madame Nerones to say something about that. Okay,
Yeah.
this is something really interesting. Okay, and Mr. Christopher, the second vision is you would like to become the wellness ambassador, for your country. And then you wish that people can obtain health through using the Greenwood food supplement.
Yeah.
Okay, how would you like to achieve that?
No, we have one of the best supplements in the market. I have been in this industry for 14 years. I have seen a number of companies selling products, but Greenworld products have the highest efficacy in our market. We do a lot of sales and people get well, and we would want more people to be able to use our products so that they can be well. So my plan is to create a bigger team. Currently, I have a team of around 10,000 people. And in the next 5 years, I'm sure I'll be having a team of approximately 50 to 70,000. This will help me to spread the gospel and will be able to ensure that almost everybody in East Africa are able to get our supplements.
Thank you. And employment is not only prevalent in your country, but also in my country. Well, don't afraid of the language barrier. Maybe in the future, you come to China and help the new generation of Chinese to understand how to turn network marketing into their career, because we can see that this is one of the noble choice.
Thank you very much. With technology, there can never be a language barrier.
Exactly.
We can use technology to be able to communicate well, even with Chinese who don't understand English or any other language. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
So
through technology, we are able to communicate.
Okay, yeah? When you're in Tanzania, do you speak Swahili?
I speak Swahili.
Excellent.
I speak Swahili. So in Tanzania, I speak Swahili. Although our Swahili is not as good as theirs, but we are able to communicate. Mr. Mbuya can confirm that our Swahili is a bit low.
We have an expert in Swahili here, Mr. Gaudence Mbuya. Okay,
yeah.
Ms. Christopher, what would you like to say to all the audience of today? To wrap up your sharing and such a wonderful, incentive and motivational speech. So, what would you like to say to us?
Thank you very much. Before I conclude, I would want to thank our general manager for the work that they have done and the work that they're doing. We have a great team from our head office. They are really supporting us. To the rest of the audience, I'm very happy to have shared with you. I want to tell you that Greenworld is one among so many. It is just the best. I always say that we only have two companies in the world, Greenworld and the rest. Let us use this vehicle to ensure that we realize all our dreams. It is possible, we can do it. We have the best. May God bless you and see you at the top.
May God bless you, Ms. Christopher and Obong'O, and we appreciate that. We learned a lot today.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, and we are honored to have you today. After the sharing of Mr. Gaudence Mbuya, we'll give the audience opportunity to ask you questions. I think we will start Mr. Gaudence Mbuya's sharing, and after that, we'll ask the audience, to ask the questions, because this is a really wonderful opportunity. So thank you. Wish you and your family well, and we really wish that one day we could see you and your team again to welcome your teams, when they travel to China. Thank you very much. Thank you. May God bless you. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Mr. Gaudence Mbuya, how are you? Good evening, sir. Mr. Gaudence, please give me a few minutes. I'm going to share the photos of you. Just give me 1 minute. Because when we talk about this with general manager Mr. William Su, I really get a little bit worried, whether we need a translator. But your English is excellent. We can see. Okay, so I think let's just start off interviews with you. You're from Tanzania. Actually, you come from a beautiful, beautiful place. When I studied, the news about you in the website of Greenworld, actually, I'm amazed by the pictures and the beautiful place you're from. Because when I see the pictures that you're standing in a very nice community with beautiful nature as your background, well, and when you said that you came from, you come from the foot of Mount Kilimanjaro. You know, this really, really amazed us because we know each time when we fly from China to Africa, you know, when the airplanes are crossing the Kilimanjaro, the crew members will remind us, you know, we are crossing Kilimanjaro, and then, you know, whatever we were doing, just take a glance of that beautiful place. This is the landmark of Africa, and you know, we love it. Without this, you know, this continent cannot called Africa. Okay, and we also see that, you know, you're actually a teacher. After 10 years teaching at schools, that you started pursuing your dream as entrepreneur, right? So, Mr. Gaudence, Mbuya, you did something very proactive. Before you started your network marketing business, you said you have invested lots of time and some money in mastering the skills for the business. You know, why did you do that? And how can you see that? Because as a teacher, you know, you have a stable income. And how did you see that one day you could use these skills of sales, skills of marketing, skills of, you know, doing the business?
Yes, thank you, madam. I'm very grateful to have this opportunity today to talk to the members of other countries. To answer your question, to become successful in any business is not a cheap or a very, what you call, it is a tough business. You may be good at starting a business, but does not automatically make you good at planning for growth. You must acquire planning skill that may tie your vision to the what you could realize that vision.
And what was your vision when you were a teacher? Because this really interested me. You are a teacher and you have 10 years teaching experience at schools. And then you were thinking about doing business and invest in acquiring the skills in business. So, what was your vision at that time?
As you have said at the beginning, I come from the village under the mountain of Kilimanjaro. It's a very local place where when you study at secondary school, you can get chance of going to other high school. But because to go to teaching is very cheap, that's what they have been decided by our parents, but it was not my vision. When I do the job for almost 10 years without any succession, and when I meet some other people who are doing the multi-level marketing, I was interested. Then I start learning how to do that multi-level marketing. Then after learning for 1 year, doing other company, I come across Kenya when I meet my best friend, Ms. Jalipa and Joseph Kimani. I learn about the business there. Then after taking the product of Greenworld and find my client in Tanzania, they were interested to the product and the product give them the result of their problems. It's where I started going on and trying to do some strategic to make sure that I get on the business.
Very good. So we can see that you had a dream apart from teaching the students and, you know, devoting yourself in spreading the knowledge, but actually you're spreading something else, not only knowledge, but, you know, health, and maybe, you know, helping people to, you know, to fulfill their dreams. So to run, we can see that because the first photos we get from your sharing is, you're sitting in your this is your specialty shop, right? And you
Yes,
are sitting in your specialty shop, right? Right
yes,
now.
yes,
Okay,
yes.
this is actually very interesting, because we know that nowadays in Tanzania we don't have a branch office. To be very frank, we did have one previously, but so far I think your specialty shop becomes somehow um, a branch office there. Or we can say that it is an extension of the Kenya branch office in Tanzania. And this is very important because without your specialty shop, that the business, other people cannot do a business. They cannot get their products. They cannot get, paid. So, Ms. Gaudence and Mbuya, basically, we believe that you are actually playing a role. Your shop is playing a role as a branch office in Tanzania, and you somehow playing a dual role. One role is as a leader, and the other role actually is a general manager there. So how can you do this for the whole teams in Tanzania?
Yes. Do you know, to do any business in any country, one must follow the policy of that country. Means registration of all of your business we are doing and the clearance of the business we are doing so that it can be proved that your business is safe. Now we are getting a very big challenge because we don't have the office where these all things are being done, like registration, importation of the product and whatever. But we thank God because Kenya is nearby. Always I was helped by the offices in Kenya, especially Mr. William is helping me by how to get the product. And when the product crossed over the country, we have to talk well nice to the people of the government when they are expecting us because we don't have really management of the company that they want to see people from China. They have their office here, they register, and then we as the distributors, we just get the product from them. But you see, if we register the product in Kenya, you need to register even it here in Tanzania. Therefore, we are getting a lot of challenges, but we tackle them by using this, what we call tactics and the method of talking with the government people.
So we can understand you're facing much more challenges than
Yeah.
the ordinary specialty shop owners. So because you are helping your teams and even the teams of others in Tanzania to get the products and also get paid. So thank you very much for your sacrifice and thank you for all this commitment for the whole country, actually not only for your team, for your shop, but for the whole country in Tanzania. And you literally need to shoulder the responsibilities of a branch office that provides all the information and training to your team and possibly teams of others. So please give us some details. How did you do that? Because you see that, for example, in one country, if we have several, or even maybe dozens of specialty shops, people can shoulder the burdens, can share the challenges, the burdens, but you actually bring not only the products, but the information and everything, presentation, training for all the people in Tanzania. So can you give us some examples? How did you do that?
Yes, as I've said, one of the challenge is that we don't have this well-planned, what we call registration of our offices in the country of Tanzania, especially here in Arusha or Dar es Salaam. But what we are doing, because you don't have a clear paper to do the training all over, we have to do it undergroundically. I know you understand what I'm saying. That you cannot announce that I have a meeting somewhere, because the people of government will say, why are you announcing this? Where's the papers? Where's the registration? Where's the clearance? And the other things like that. Therefore, it has been tough, by no means. This one man show For example, Mr. Laurian Majombe is serving the capital city of Dar es Salaam. He's only alone, and he's doing it only underground car. Me and my wife and Sophia Masaga have been holding the whole of Arusha. But what I can say, the government have eyes, they see what we are doing, but because there's a good result rather than the bad result, that's why they just leave the things as they are until maybe things were maybe clear. Maybe we are requesting the company to register again our country, Tanzania, so that everything will be going well. We can go start in recruiting. For example, when I joined 2011, they register company here in Tanzania. We have our general manager, Madam, I don't remember the name again, but she just helped us to make sure that everything is going well. And we register a lot of people. That's why that time I was quick getting this, what we call opportunity of getting gifts like trips to China, trips to South Africa, and so many cars. I have so many cars on that time.
You had so many cars. How many
Yes.
cars did you get?
Up to now, I can say I have about 24 cars.
You have 24 cars.
From
Okay, then
Greenworld.
so you're running a car exhibition. Okay, congratulations. Okay,
Thank you.
okay, all right. And we see that from the pictures, we see that you've been to so many places. Okay, we have two. The first episode of this is a little bit how to say, because we know the challenges you are facing. Now I think we're entering the second episode. About your so many trips and also about your beautiful family. You mentioned that you have really beautiful families. So which one would you like to share with us first? Your trips or your family?
My family.
Oh, family goes first. Let us find the picture. Okay, this is you standing at the foot of Mount Kilimanjaro. Then that's your
No,
beautiful family.
that place there, it's my place where I build a very big, what you call garden, where people are just taking there if they have their own celebration, their meeting and whatever. That is my own. I own the place. That is the benefit from Greenworld. That is,
Really? So actually,
yes,
you get the money from Greenworld. You purchase the land. You bought the land, and you built
yes.
such a big. We didn't see that is your garden. We saw that this is some of the public places, a venue, some conference venue. This is your garden.
This is my garden. It is green hunters garden. Mbuya
Wow,
green hunters garden.
is that the place where you entertain your team members,
My
or
neighbors,
sometimes you
yes.
you 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 have meetings there?
Yes, I have meeting there. Even I have the place where I have the clinic every Monday and Friday. I just meet the sick people there, giving them product and whatever.
Wow.
Yes,
So this is a health center and
it is a
also
health.
a venue, a conference venue and a health center.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Then let's know something. Let's know something about your adorable family, your beautiful family.
Okay. What I can say, I thank God that I have four. I can say now they are not children; they are grown up now. So one of them is getting married this year. He is my first son, Eric, who is also the member of Greenworld 7 Star. I have another one, Emmanuel, that is my second son, who is also 8 Star consultant. I have Rogasian, who is also 8 Star consultant. And also the first one and my beloved one, wife, who is the great support to me. I can say she's my best friend. every I have achieved will not be possible. She has been working with me in the biggest support. She has stood with me through thick and thin and encouraged me when things were not easy. I can say we have so many, as where my office here in Arusha, in the center of Arusha, we are able at 2008, after only 5 years in Greenworld, we built a very good house that is a Russian upstairs, downstairs, where downstairs I use as my office and upstairs I use as my home. Now, because of her, it's why I just make a step ahead. That I can say without my family, I couldn't be where am I now.
You're well blessed. Well, Miss Mbuya, we can see that, how happy you are when you talk about your garden, your health center, your clinic, and above all, your children as your your business partners, your family members as your business partners, and your beloved, above all, your beloved wife as the biggest friend of you. This is the most blessed life that many people could dream of. Congratulations. This is really, really nice. Uh,
Thank you very much, my dear.
No, no, you don't have to thank me. We thank you for telling us, for sharing us with this, and for telling us how important your family is to your life and also to your success of the business. Now, I think we would like to hear from you about your trips. I can see that you have some wonderful trips to. Let's see. This is Sydney, right? Australia.
Yes,
Could you tell us something about this trip?
yes, I can say these trips were very wonderful trips because as I joined Greenwood only 6 months, me and wife got a 7-star and we got 2 cars at the same time. Therefore, we
Okay.
traveled to Beijing where we stayed for that time. It was 2009. And then, because I joined 2008, November, and
Okay.
these trips have exposed me to new people, new culture, and new ideas. I have had the opportunity to travel and enjoy the world. I have got 2 places I could only not have, only were dreams to me, if not, and only if it's not Greenworld Company. Because I really can't thank Greenworld enough. Oh, I don't have good words. I don't have good words to say thanks to my general manager, Mr. William, or to anybody else in the company. But I said I will be cooperate and try my best, even though we don't have office, to make sure that others will come and do the business because others have seen what I have done and people want to see the result. Therefore, all the trips make me to be very powerful because, as I've said, I come from the village where it is, Mr. Obong'O has said, very remote area under the mountain where it is very cold and you don't have nothing. But every day, my people seen me taking plane to China. I think I was several times, about 12 times coming to China, going to Australia. You tell people that you are going to travel for 24 hours, non-stop traveling, seeing different people with people who have very big business. Therefore, I have learned a lot about these trips. Even to my country, I go to Zanzibar. Zanzibar is our part of our countries. Therefore, we went there. It is a internal, what you call a tour. It was very good. We go to South Africa. South Africa, there we enjoyed a
That
lot.
is a key point. Yeah, the picture you took in
Yeah,
Cape Town, right?
there is Oliver Tambo Airport. See, Oliver Tambo, yes. Therefore, go to what you call from Johannesburg. We went to where? Cape Town, where we seen everything and like this wine and whatever. I learned a lot about the things which I have seen about my traveling, and they make me to be a very strong person. If I talk to somebody, said this person is international person, not a local one. My English is not so much good, but I'm trying because we are learning Swahili more than English.
We heard that people in Tanzania speak better Swahili than people in other countries, in your neighboring countries. We know this. So whenever I met some people from Eastern Africa, they said that people in Tanzania speaks the best case Swahili, and your English is excellent. So I said, when I talked to Mr. Williams about this interview, we said that whether we need somebody as an interpreter. Well, he said, no, well, you speak both languages perfectly. So we thank God. Actually, this is the quality of a teacher. Okay, Mr. Gaudence Mbuya,
Yes.
please, as a pioneer leading the Greenworld business in Tanzania, how do you envision the future of the business?
Yes. Can you say again?
Oh, as a pioneer, because you are among the first one who started the business in Tanzania, and also
Yes.
you're possessed in this business, even facing so many challenges like the no office, no how to say, the papers, and then you have to take so many challenges that other distributors may not have. So how do you envision your future, the future of your team in Tanzania?
Okay. Thank you very much for your question. To come together is something can help when people come together and decide to do something like a team is where successful is coming. That's why that my fellow has said he has a team of about 1,000 people and he talked to them about only 1 month. That togetherness is what make him to be successful. Now, to answer your question, we are hoping that by coming together and growing the business in Tanzania, sooner rather than later, we will be able to convince the management to reopen the branch office to help with easier access of getting product in Tanzania and the other related things. Therefore, we are praying one day by our togetherness here in Arusha, Dar es Salaam, where the capital city is, we will try to do our best, even whatever, to make sure that we convince our people in head office to look it again, if not once, to help us by getting or reopened. It is to reopen the office because we didn't know why they closed it. We didn't know that time. Therefore, we started suffered, but because Mr. William is looking Tanzania as if it's their second child, the first child is Kenya. If they are looking at us as the second child, one day the government, the company will help us to have our own headquarters as it is in Kenya.
Thank you, sir. We'll definitely survey, this information and this is of how to say, of your vision of the future of Tanzania to the management. We thank you so much for Secretary. We understand this. Your life is totally different from other top leaders who has the branch office. Because you're shouldering much more responsibilities than others. So, Mr. Gaudence Mbuya, how can you see that you integrate your life in teaching and also doing business and network marketer in that area? How How are you helping your people and community with all of your skill? Because we consider that, with teaching, you must have very good presentation skills, helping people to understand, why they use the products and how they do the business. How do you see this? Uh, how are you helping your society, your community by integrating your teaching skills and the business skills?
Yeah, because I have stayed in teaching for almost 10 years, and the thing I was helping them a little, and I was getting a little. Because for 10 years, I was not even able to build my small house in village Marang. But soon I joined the company, I was able to build a very good house for my parents there at Marangu. That's the first
Wow.
person I helped.
Okay.
Therefore, after 5 years later, I was communicating because it was very possible to recruit people in Tanzania. I decided to visit the different hospitals, consulting the doctors. My friends, who are doctors, they teach me how to do something as a doctor of this, what you call, not natural medicine, for 1 year. Then when I started to join this multi-level marketing and get this product, those doctors were close to me. I tried to take the product to those different hospitals. Then they were inviting me. A weekly, they can invite me twice or thrice in their hospital, trying to talk with their client. Then when I give them product, the results were good. Therefore, they extended to give me 3 days, 4 days. Then it come full time of the week. I attended different hospitals, 5 to 6 hospitals in Kilimanjaro and Arusha, even in Dar es Salaam. Later, I decided to have my own clinic. Therefore, instead of recruiting people, I'm helping my people by giving them product. They see the result, even by giving them free. When they see the result, they come and buy more and more, and they bring the others. What I'm doing, I'm recruiting the what you call the patient instead of recruiting the members of doing the business by buying the product. I think you understand what I mean.
Oh, of course. Actually, what you said is the products, the Greenwood products actually are the vehicles that help you to connect you and the people. Okay, so first of all, they get good results by using the products, and then, they join the business. I see from this picture, I see that you are explaining
Yeah.
the products this is to your clients or your prospects or to your.
No, I was teaching my third son. That is Riziki.
Oh,
Yes, yes. He's now studying science at high school.
okay. So
Now,
actually, you are teaching him how to present and how to use the products.
yes, yes, yes,
You
yes.
said your first son is star 8, right? Your second is your first son is star 7. Your second is star 8, right?
And the third one is the 8 star.
And the third one is also 8 star. Wow.
Therefore, I have 3 members in my family who are 8 star consultant.
Are all your children doing Greenworld business?
They are doing. Even the first one is a doctor. He's doing the hospital, but he's helping me in giving the product. He's doing at the Kigoma region. Kigoma region is about near to Rwanda.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Yes,
So,
yes.
do you mean that your business are spreading from Tanzania to other countries?
Yes, yes. That's what I'm saying. Even I have clients from Rwanda, from Zambia, from Malawi, and even from Kenya. They are coming. They are buying product even before they take to Westland in Nairobi. They just come here, I give them instruction, they back Kenya and buy product.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yes.
that is how your business is actually really growing. And have you ever traveled to those countries to help your people? Or you just
What?
have you ever traveled to Rwanda, Zambia, or Malawi to help your team?
Yes. I travel several times.
You travel there, you help them get the products, the access of the products, and also you train them.
Yes, yes, yes.
That's really wonderful.
Thank you.
Okay, so I really wish that you could share with us more pictures about that, because without today, without being with you, we don't know that. We only know that your business is based in Tanzania, and we don't know that your business actually has already spread to other countries. Okay,
Yes, there.
that's really wonderful. That's really wonderful. Okay, all right. This is a photo of where is it? It's still in Australia, right?
This photo is still in Australia where the Table Mountain are there. They call it Table
Oh,
Mountain. Yes.
okay, all right, okay,
I'd like
all right.
in South Africa.
This is in South Africa.
It is
Okay,
a Table Mountain in Australia. There is also Table Mountain in South Africa.
yeah. So oh, that is the picture you took in the Table Mountain in Australia. And you don't have to tell me. This is the photo you took at the 10th anniversary of the founding of South Africa, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, that's wonderful. So basically, you've been to China, you've been to all those places, and this is
Yes.
this is at the meeting. This is at the conference in Kenya.
Yes. I'm looking forward, if I'm doing the business well, to go to America. I'm praying for going to America.
Okay, one day you will make your dream come true. And Mr. Mbuya, please, what is your vision and mission of your business career?
What?
What is the mission and vision of your business career?
Okay. For me, only I can say my mission and my vision to my career is that what I believe is that the sky is the limit. I want to work hard to achieve higher honorary ranks,
Okay.
become honorary chairman in Greenworld, and even to the top if there is it. And also I want, if the company will register their head office here in Tanzania, and send the branch office here in Tanzania,
Mm.
we will be able to recruit many, because now we are getting aged. We needed to let others doing the business in a strong way, because we have already showed them the way. Now, if they have the way and they have the good office like it is in Kenya, I hope that it is not millions of people will join. Because now here because they call me doctor here in Tanzania, but they call me even millionaire. Because if you have a house here, a Russian one, and you have maybe not a plot, but I have acres of what you call of plots here in Arusha.
You are.
About 10 or something. I can even build a village there. Therefore, people are seeing what I'm doing, and many people want to see the result. Therefore, if they have the plan, they have to work on that plan, but they need the training, the strategic, the method, and the way of doing this. Therefore, we are praying one day the office of Greenworld will be here in Tanzania. There will be able to be free, recruiting people, telling people the truth and whatever. So that after maybe 5 to 10 years, Tanzania will change, and their people will change, and their health will change.
Well, we will be working toward that goal.
Thank you.
Believe us, we understand that for whatever the reasons, the economy or some other reasons that we couldn't make it. But this is one of goals that we see. We are opening actually more branch offices because I can tell you that recently I myself personally I was given some new tasks of developing the training materials in French for opening new companies, new countries, firstly countries where people speak French. So I think, to firmly establish of self, uh, you know, uh, despite the economy challenge, is still one of the strategy of Greenworld in Africa country, in Africa region. So, don't, you're not working alone. Believe us, Mr. William Su, Miss David L. John, the president of Africa, and, the company, Dr. Deming Lee, actually each one of us, we are one part of working towarding that goal. Please trust us. One day we'll be there helping you. I also would like to convey your all this, your dream, your plan, to the management, that, to help more distributors and leaders to do the business in Tanzania. We understand your situation, we understand your challenges, and we understand all the sacrifice you have made behind this, because this is totally different from working in a country where there's, where's parents. You said that Mr. William Su has two children. The first child is Kenya, the second one is Tanzania. Yes, to work without parents is very, very challenging. So one day there could be somebody, and could be the office, that, looking after all of you. This is also one of goals. And we appreciate whatever you have done, to, bring this goal come true, or bring this dream to come true. So, we thank you so much for doing so much for Greenworld.
Thank you very much. And my vision also is, I think, if I'm not mistaken, this month, after 1 or 2 months, I will become a 3-star manager. And
Wow,
hope that next year,
congratulations.
yes, I will do more better in my company. Thank you very
Okay.
much for body training. Always you want us to do something, but God will pay you back, not us.
Once you achieved the 3-star manager, please don't forget to let us know. We would work on a poster of you, a congratulation poster for you to celebrate that important moment.
Okay, thank you very much. I hope marketing manager has already looked for mine, but they say by next month I will become.
Wonderful. Mr. Gaudence and Mbuya, what would you like to say to today's audience?
Yeah, what I can tell this audience is to thank them by giving me support. When I was in Kenyan people, I was like being with my family there in Marangu, Kilimanjaro. I like them. I want them to be together with us, Tanzanian. The Tanzania is 3 times bigger than Kenya. Therefore, they have very big chance to come to Tanzania. They have big knowledge. They have to come and recruit people here. When the Tanzanian all over get all the information as it is in Kenya, Nakuru, Mombasa, Kisumu, all of the regions there, they know about Greenworld, but in Tanzania, we are not able. And the country is very big. It's very, very big. Therefore, I'm welcoming them. I can support them when they are in Arusha or in Kilimanjaro or in Dar es Salaam, to let them be accepted with my own people in Tanzania. What I can say.
Thank you so
Always
much.
yes.
Thank you. And I
Answer your question.
understand that some of the Kenyans would love to improve their Swahili in Tanzania.
If always we are teaching them Swahili, they already now master the language, because we want the language to be African language. That was the vision of Malim Julius Nyerere, our first president, who's late now. He was praying that the Africans speak Swahili, all the African country, but it was impossible. But now it will be possible because about 5 people now are speaking Swahili.
Thank you. I thank you very much for this because, I have here we have Madame Nerenes, we have Mr. Budiman, we have Mr. Christopher and Bokno. We have so many leaders and distributors who would like to, seize the opportunity to communicate with you, to also, share with you and learn from you. So I think, I appreciate, personally, I appreciate for today's wonderful, inspiring sharing. I personally learned a lot from both of you. I think I'm going to give this chance to other people. Madame Nerenes, would you like to, to talk to of VIPs and Mr. Budiman? I know you are there, and you please also if you want to ask any questions, and also you two leaders can communicate. And please, the audience, if you would like to talk to them, you can raise your hand, and Madame Nerenes can, give you this authority so you can talk to them. You can unmute yourself first. Let me see. Are you there? Madame Nerenes and Mr. Budiman, are you there? Or who else would like to talk to them? Or can you unmute yourself first? Okay.
Yes,
Go ahead.
Madam Lady. Okay. So
Go ahead, please.
can you put Madam Nerenes as co-host?
How to do that? I must. You must tell me because.
There's a participant. You just click the name.
Oh, let me first stop sharing the screen. I must start from here. Okay, stop sharing the screen, and then
we go to the participant.
Okay, participant.
And
Yes.
we try to find Madam Nerenes.
Let me see. Madam Nerenes.
We scroll down.
We scroll down. Let me see.
Nerenes Moyo.
I see her. Okay, then.
Okay, then
I right click.
Yeah, try to right click on more.
I got it. Thank you. I got it.
Yes.
Thank you. It's done.
All right, Madam Nerenes, maybe you have something to say. You want to ask our VIP?
Okay. Oh, I was muted. And my network. We have load shedding here in South Africa, and thank you. I would like to say thank you very much to our guests of tonight. I truly learned a lot from both Mr. Christopher and Mr. Mbuya, and their sharing was quite inspirational. And I'm just gonna ask one of the questions that was asked by the audience. It was directed to Mr. Chris, and it said, please ask her how long did it take. Please ask him how long did it take him to qualify for a car award. Mr. Chris, that was directed to you.
Okay. It took me 6 months to qualify for my first car. 6 months.
For your first, meaning
My
there
first
are many others.
Yeah, there are others.
How many?
3. 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much. And to Mr. Mbuya, we are truly impressed by the I don't know if the word courage is enough to say, out of all the struggles, some of us we have it easy here in South Africa or in any other countries. Our products are registered and everything, but you, besides the fact that some of your products are not yet registered and you are still moving and you are about to be a 3-star manager, I respect you for that. And surely there is something that I believe maybe you didn't share enough. That maybe you didn't share enough, that really I heard that you're a doctor. Really, I feel like there is more that we can learn from you and your courage and it has changed yours and an internet
Millionaireness?
marketing, and what are the advices you faced when
Millionaireness, maybe your line is not quite well. Mr. Ferdinand,
Yes.
let's, you can go ahead. And after that, we'll go back to Madame Nearness because, let her
Yes.
line to recover. Maybe this
Yes.
will take a few minutes.
All right. First of all, I would like to congratulate Mr. Christopher. Hello, sir. How are you, sir?
I'm
So
good.
you have been doing a very great work, especially in Kenya, throughout the Eastern Africa. We are very proud of you, for sure. And for sure, all the distributors in African region, we really learned a lot today for your sharing, because it's not only that you have your own mentor, the one and only Mr. Eric Worre, or maybe even you have met Robert Kiyosaki or any other great people, but it's not because of them, but it's because of yourself that you are able to manage yourself and your team on how to grow, and so you can achieve together. So I just have one question. All these years, especially in Greenworld, we are not going to talk about any other company. In Greenworld, which challenges that you may face, that you are facing during building your network until today you have achieved to reach the level of 2-star manager?
Thank you very much. The greatest challenge that we face in our country is that people don't believe that network marketing can be a career. They think network marketing is for those who didn't go to school well. Network marketing maybe is for the poor. And we are trying to help them understand that network marketing is the business of the future. So that greatest challenge is that you introduce an opportunity, but they don't see it as an opportunity because they are looking for white collar jobs.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, you are right. This is the challenge is not only in Kenya, actually it's everywhere. Okay. Because those people, I mean, our prospect, they want to see, they want to see the result first. Okay, you offering me this business, Greenworld. What have you achieved? You will say I've went to China or international trip, or maybe you already get the car. Then they will ask you, where is your car? So if you cannot show them, that means they will not believe you, and maybe they will decide they will not join you. Okay. Yes, in fact, this is the challenges, but through your determination, your patience and doing and building your business, now you have shown to everybody that actually the attitude of never giving up, the attitude of never giving up is the key, that you can achieve. And even your dream is to make more people in your team to achieve.
Yeah.
That is something great. Actually, this is the essence of being a leader. That being a leader is not about people saying you are a leader, but being a great leader is you will be able to create more leaders. You should be able to create more new leaders. So I would like to say congratulations, Mr. Christopher.
Thank you.
We really wish you can reach very soon, become 3-star manager, even to director level and honorary chairman. We are very proud of you. Thank you. One question to our great leader from Tanzania, Dr. Mbuya. I call Dr. Mbuya because I remember when I was in Tanzania, sir, the manager name is Madam Masha Ma. Masha, okay. So I went with Madam Masha to your place. I remember your 2-story house, okay. Upstairs you are living, downstairs you have your health center. But now, wow, you have achieved greater achievements. I've seen your photos. You are buying a big lands of garden, and then also you can build your own health center and also your conference places. But I remember one thing that you have said to me when I visited your place at that time, that actually the principle of you are doing this business is about how you help Arusha people, how you help your people to gain their health. Because most of them, especially in the Arusha region, maybe the hospital is not good enough. So by providing your services, especially by introducing Greenworld products, which working very well, that creates confidence in the Arusha people that any health problem, just go to Dr. Mbuya. So maybe you can share more about your journeys, your journey, how you can convince people, customer in Arusha maybe to start using Greenworld products.
Okay. What is there, as the previous Obong'O has said, is that people wanted to see something before. Now my strategic I'm using also, I just use doctors, as I've said, that the patient who is coming to me with the problem has been directed by doctor. Go to Dr. Mbuya, try to explain about your problem, and let us see. For example, somebody with diabetes or somebody with cancer, just from hospital, instead of going to other hospital, he just passed to us. We give the product. Within 2 weeks, 3 weeks, the result started to be seen by people. Now, when people see good result automatically, and they are being directed by doctors, they believe automatically what I'm doing.
Yes.
And that's if I would not cooperate with the doctors, I think I couldn't get maybe so many people as I'm getting now.
Yes.
Yeah.
And yes. I remember, Dr. Mbuya, when I visited your place. Okay, you also have a room for the like physiotherapy treatment. You know, you said you are using device. Maybe you can share with everyone here what kind of treatment beside only giving Greenworld products? Maybe for patient with a stroke problem or what?
Yeah, we have machine for maybe magnetic therapy. We have the machine for ITERA. We have the machine for physiotherapy where people can, even that physiotherapy they are in Greenworld. Like this one, you can use this one even to diagnose people. You can you see?
Yes,
Yeah, we
yes,
can see
that's
that.
the hand
Yes,
point
we have.
diagnostic. Yes, hand
Yes,
acupoint diagnostic. Yes.
we have these magnet quantum machines.
Hmm.
We have these Terra machines. Can you show me the Terra machine?
Yes, yes, it's okay.
Yes. When somebody has a problem, maybe with stroke or inflammation, you just do the magnetic therapy. Then you advise the person to attend maybe for it is once in a week clinic. You just come. When you continue with our product, then sooner one get well soon, then the other comes.
Okay.
What's the plan I'm doing?
Yes.
And that's why even people from government they're coming. Doctors they are coming. They see the result. That's why I'm saying we are doing the business without what we call a proper registration, but because people are seeing good result. There's no more words to say. If there could be bad result, automatically I will be in prison.
All right. So, Dr. Mbuya, you have mentioned before that you have friends as doctors. They are in the hospitals, okay?
Yes.
They are the one
Yes.
also helping you or even maybe mentoring you about the medication, medicine. Now, my question is, mostly doctors, they don't believe in herbal products, especially Western medicine doctors. They always refuse, especially TCM, traditional Chinese medication, which our products are focused on. How your friends can be convinced with Greenworld products? I mean, they are doctors, they are professional. Did they try or did they do any trial for the products or how?
That's why from the beginning I said, if I am not well understood, I said, when I see it is very difficult to recruit people so that I can get well in multi-level marketing, I started visiting different hospitals to see if I can get patients from them. Therefore, the first thing I make friendship with them. I tell them, you have suffered with this person with maybe cancer. He has a wound here in the leg. He has a wound in the breast. Now, can you give me maybe a few minutes to talk with the patient so that we can provide something to her? Within the hospital, you can check if there is a good result within maybe 17 days or 14 days. Then they accept me to do that. After 1 week, they see the result. They call me and they say, Mbuya, we have another one. We have another one. Then after maybe 1 year, I have more than 20 people in the hospital waiting for me to go there. I examine them what the doctors are looking for me. And then they see the result because they take even measure if it is diabetes, always they go for what you call for the measurement of their diabetes and see that the diabetes has gone up down.
Yes.
Dr. Mbuya, can I ask you a favor? That this is very important. Is it possible that when you're helping those people to make improvements in their health, can you please collect some of those cases, the successful cases, before and after, with either, the pictures taken or, if possible, the videos taken and document record, the name, their conditions before using the products, after using the products and, the products you gave to them and the dosage, the duration. Is it possible? Because, by doing this, you're actually helping a lot of distributors to understand how to use our products practically. Is
So
it
many,
possible?
even some, I have so many, even some I have maybe sent to our marketing manager, Freddie has. For example, this wounded of cancer, big cancer in the breast, big cancer in their head, in their throat. I have so many testimonies.
Is it
And
possible that you send those information to us, to me? Because
yes,
what I can do is,
yes,
I will ask the design department, my department to,
yes.
consolidate those cases, and then we can come up with either, a book or, videos. So I'm going to give my, the email address to Mr. William Su. So, we can establish communication with each other. Is it okay to you? Because
It is
by doing
okay.
this,
It
you're
is
going to
okay.
help a lot of more distributors,
It's okay.
all over Africa or beyond Africa.
We have so many of this even in Malawi. That's something very, very wonderful. And that's why I'm saying we have so many testimonies. That's why to record them is good for others to see and to believe on that.
Then, on behalf of all the distributors, I thank you very much for doing that. After this, the Zoom summit, tomorrow, I'm going to ask Mr. William Su to give you my email address. Or I'll ask yours. I'll also ask yours. Or, if you don't mind, you can even type your email address right here so I can get it immediately.
Okay. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow because I'm not maybe
Yeah,
the
yeah,
professional of this.
sure,
I'll
sure.
do it tomorrow.
You do
Send it
it
to
tomorrow,
Jeff and
please.
send it to you. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Mbuya. Thank you very much for your great dedication, especially for Greenworld in Tanzania. Yes, in Tanzania, we have a great leader like you. We have Mr. Lorian Mwajombe, which is also online today from Dar es Salaam. We have
Thank you.
like Madam Hanisha Semfuko also, Madam Hilda
Yes.
Mahende. Yes, hopefully in the future, they're also requesting to me also if we can reopen the company in Tanzania to support them. Some of them taking products from Kenya, some of them getting their products from Zambia. But for them, it is something like they can be more confident in growing their business if we have the company in Tanzania to be reopened again. So hopefully the management can also work on this. And once again, congratulations to Dr. Mbuya, Mr. Chris Obong'O, for today's interview, Madam Rainey. Thank you very much for your. Yeah, it's very late in China for sure. You have been giving training for the whole days.
Yeah, before that, the one for Indonesia. But there's
Yes.
one more question, Mr. Budiman.
Please, please.
This is a very important. Actually, it interests me. Somebody asked Dr. Mbuya, what
Hmm.
are the difficulties did you face training your children into network marketing? And what are the advice, you would give to the youth in business recruiting his family members into becoming 8 stars? Because people are amazed. Normally nowadays, the children don't listen to parents. How did you do that?
Now, when I was teaching, my good car was a bicycle. I was using this Phoenix bicycle. When I joined the multi-level marketing, when they were in primary school, they are walking, going to school. But after 7 months, they were very wonderful that we have got 2 cars, me and my wife, because we become 7-star in 1 year, in 8 months. Therefore, we receive 2 cars at a time. Therefore, when they see that, they start growing, seeing our father is changing quick. He's changing. What is he doing? When they become secondary school, they ask me, Father, can we join this? I said, it's okay. Let me train you. And one of my daughters, my sister's daughter, is now in China, completing 6 years of doctor in China because of this. My sister has seen what I'm doing with this traditional medicine. Therefore, they were interested. That's why I'm saying one of them who is now in high school want more to join direct to the company. And the first one now is a doctor in medical, but he's assisting me in selling the product in Kigoma region while doing in the hospital.
Wow, thank you. This is amazing. So dads and moms, so register your children and get them a China trip or car. Then from then on, they're going to listen to you.
And the others have already come to the meeting in Nairobi. They receive gifts and whatever. Therefore, they are very interested with this. Because in Tanzania, you can finish your degree, but no employment at all. Even if you get employment, it's very tough, very tough. Therefore, this one, because it is open to everybody, it's easy. You use small money, big knowledge, you be very humble to people, but then you achieve your goal.
This is a wonderful way of parenting, right? Excellent. So
Excellent. Yes.
we get amazing, advice from you. This is, through Greenworld. This is another way of parenting. Your children listen to you, you do business together with them, and then, they help you because they know something we don't know. Wonderful.
Even Mr. Budimani, when he was in Tanzania, he give me one strategy of getting higher in multi-level marketing. You say, when you put someone to 80 star under your leg, you just grow. Therefore, what is what I'm doing? Therefore, I'm thinking now of next month I'll have my downliner will become 80 star. Therefore, I will go in 3-star manager. Then I will start recruiting another one to 80 star. As I get so many 80 stars in my downliner, is as I go in higher.
Yes.
Yes. I think so.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you once again. Thank you, sir. Mr. Christopher Obong'O, Dr. Gaudence, Mbuya, Mr. Budiman, and Madam Nerona still, we're so sorry, the network.
It's because of the load shedding in South Africa, yes.
Yeah, because, it has been for several years that they have the load saving. So we're really sorry for that. But we thank you very much for all of you for being with us today. And we thank you for your inspiring sharing with us. We learned a lot. On Monday or Tuesday, we'll come up with the highlights of your sharings. Each one of you will have at least 3 highlights. So please, I'm going to send this all to Kenya office. And then Mr. William Su or maybe Mr. Fred will forward it to you. So if you agree with this highlights, then we're going to share all this with the world, not only Africa countries, but with the whole world. So we thank you for your today's sharing and for your contribution.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So we say goodbye to you, although we don't really feel like to do that. But definitely in the future, we're going to invite you again, for Zoom Summit. Thank you, Mr. Budiman. And thank you very much, Madam Neronis, wherever you are, fighting against this, the network things. So we thank you very much for your contribution. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. We'll see you next week. Thank you. We'll see you.
Thank you, Dr. Mbuya. Mr. Chris, thank you.
Thank you. Thank
you very much. Okay.
Good night. Thank you. See you next week. Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Madam Rainey, you are the host. Can you stop the session? Thank you.